I'm Danielle Kloeblen. I'm currently the Senior Director of Investor Relations for Realogy Holding Corporation, and we are the leading residential real estate company in the United States, and we're based out of Madison, New Jersey. And it's a really exciting place to be right now because we're really changing the future of real estate. So Realogy is the holding company for a lot of popular, well-known residential real estate brands. Sotheby's, Corcoran, Coldwell Banker, Century 21. We are also Better Homes and Gardens. And it's really an interesting place as you try to think forward to the real estate transaction, which is, one of the most important transactions that a person has in their lifetime. And having a trusted advisor with great tools and technology to get that transaction done effectively is really important. At Realogy, I'm the Senior Director of Investor Relations, and my primary function is to interface with our sell-side analysts that rate the firm, as well as the buy-side analysts. I also work very closely with the members of our senior leadership team to inform them of the perspective externally, and then obviously work closely internally to make sure that we are communicating externally to those stakeholders. It gives me an opportunity to work cross-functionally with a lot of different teams: accounting, finance, mergers and acquisitions, treasury, and then obviously all the business operational teams. And it's really just a role that touches upon every element of the organization. As I've grown in my career, there's a different perspective I take on continuing education. Given I'm a little more seasoned in my career, I have a lot of different perspective. This was a way for me to really polish and hone in on specific areas that I view are not only important to me professionally, but ways that I can further help the organization by thinking strategically and more big picture. For me, I've always touched accounting in every role I've had. So before I was an investor relations professional, I was a corporate finance professional. I did corporate financial reporting and analysis, and really financial accounting was core to everything I did. As I evolved into an investor relations professional, it became more critical to understand not only our financial statements, but really the accounting frameworks and the FASB rules and structures and future pronouncements and how they could impact the story and the business model. Being grounded in accounting and having a really solid baseline and resource kit was really important. The amazing thing about being part of the MAC program was I was able to apply the skills real time. I was able to reference my materials pretty much on point and use that as a way to ask the right questions and honestly be prepared for questions that we were going to get. I chose to do the program online first and foremost. It gave me a tremendous amount of flexibility. I could continue working, really didn't have to adjust my work schedule, which at times can be pretty hectic. I also have a young family, so being there, for my children and their school was important. So this was something I could do quiet time at night or even early in the morning if I wanted to, and it just gave me a tremendous amount of flexibility. When I first started looking at an accounting program, I wanted the best. The best curriculum, the best professors. I want a really strong network. Being part of such a strong community, the sense of culture and really the organization that's here it has been completely impressive. Already I'm, connected with many of my classmates. We have been helping each other professionally, personally, career advice. For me, I look to this as a stepping stone really to get me to that next level, to assume more of a leadership role. And I think having this foundation is really important because it'll help me in my current role, but also help me position for growth in the future.